Hi friends, we're back in my garden. As you can see, we've had a lot of rainy and mild weather, and it's been very lovely for all of my plants. Some of them are even getting a little out of control. Todd's got to come and give this one a haircut. Can barely see the bird feeders anymore. So we're going to introduce you to some new friends today in the garden. But we've got our old friend here, Miss Millie. She's happy to be out again in the garden. We also have our very last ladybugs, who I thought would let themselves free, but they're going to need a little help because I'm going to need their house later on for the rest of this lesson. So Millie, you say hello. And then I'm going to put you back because we still have that neighborhood cat. I think actually one of our neighborhood cats had kittens, because I've been hearing little kittens crying. So we're gonna make sure Millie stays safe in her cage. So today we're going to meet a new creature called a praying mantis, and I have this lovely book called My Awesome Summer, and it's written by P Mantis. I don't know if that's the author's real name. Paul Mazel is the author's real name, but this is written like a diary, so it's written as if the praying mantis were telling the story of My Awesome Summer by P Mantis. And there's a lot of facts in this storybook. It says the praying mantis is an amazing insect. It gets its name because it looks like it's holding its arms as though it's praying. Praying mantises didn't always live in the United States, but they came here from China. Adult praying mantises will eat about anything that they can catch. So they will eat insects, moths, mosquitoes, grasshoppers, and even small animals if they get big enough. If they're big enough and the animals are small enough. And praying mantises use camouflage to hide from their predators. You'll see them on green leaves and branches. They blend in. I'll show you later on. Their back wings almost look like leaves. So they're very, very tricky. I'm going to move the chair into the shade so we don't get this glare. My Awesome Summer by P Mantis, written by Paul Mazel. May 17th. I was born today. It's a beautiful, sunny spring day. May 18th. It was so crowded in the egg case. Really crowded. Me and around 150 praying mantis brothers and sisters. Here I am. So that's what it looks like when they hatch out of the egg case. They just keep coming and coming and coming. I don't have any wings yet though, so I can't fly. May 19th. It is okay that I can't fly. The bush that I was born on has aphids all over it. Yum! Soft and delicious. They eat the same things that our ladybugs eat. Aphids. May 24th. Some big birds landed near me. I did my cool trick, pretending to be a stick blowing in the wind. Uh-oh. They flew away. Right? Here they are, because we all know some of these birds are carnivores. And so there's all the babies pretending to just be little sticks. June 2nd. All the aphids are gone. I am hungry and growing fast. I ate one of my brothers. Well, maybe two. June 4th. I ate another brother. And one of my sisters too. I grew again and shed my skin. So yeah, praying mantises are not picky eaters. June 27th. I still don't have wings, so I walk and jump everywhere. A big animal came sniffing around. I did my cool trick again. You can't see me. I'm a stick. For a pipsqueak, I've got some pretty sharp teeth. My razor arms are super fast, too. A grasshopper hopped next to me. I grabbed him before he could say Jiminy Cricket. July 17th. I grew some more. Shed my skin again, and I still can't fly. So, more walking, jumping, and exploring. I ran into one of my brothers. He tried to eat me, so I had to eat him. Sorry, brother. July 27th. Sometimes I hang upside down, mostly when I shed my skin, but other times just for fun. I am getting pretty big now. Unlike other insects, I can turn my head to see what is behind me. So you could see here he is upside down. He's turning his head all the way to say, hello, goat. July 29th. Praying? Yeah, I'm praying. Praying that something tasty comes along that thinks I'm a stick. August 2nd. I grew again. I shed my skin again. I hung upside down to let my old skin fall off. Ugh. I felt a little naked until my new skin hardened. Right? That's called molting. Now it's in summer. I love the summer. Long, hot days, cool nights. I like to hide in the shade and eat bugs near the flowers. I chewed the head off a bee. Not my favorite food. So here he is, waiting for all those garden pests to go right past him so he can grab them. Now it's August 15th. Finally, I can fly. I almost got eaten by a bat. Landed on a branch and made like a stick until it flew away. So you can see now that he's got his flying wings, they look like leaves, so it provides camouflage. August 25th. I nearly walked into a spider's web. Spiders scare me. This one wanted to eat me. I jumped away as fast as I could. September 5th. Grew again. Shed my skin too. The last one for the summer. I forget. Is it 8 or 9 times now? Now September 25th. Fall is here. There's a chill in the air. I'm looking for the perfect branch. Not very hungry. I'm moving slowly now. October 14th. I found it. The bush where I was born. I laid eggs and put foam all around them. Uh-oh. All along I've been referring to this as a him, but if it laid eggs, that's a girl praying mantis we've been following along. So the mommy laid her eggs, and it hardened and made an egg case. Hundreds of praying mantises will be born in the spring. October 17th. I am going to lie down now and take a long nap. Goodbye. So I have my my little models here of the praying mantis life cycle, and then we're going to go find something cool in the garden. So step 1 is the egg, right? So this is what the grown-up looks like, the mommy. So underneath, in this part, the mommy squishes out the eggs, and then this is the egg sac, right? She finds that good branch, and she squishes out the eggs, and she squishes bubbles on top of them. And when the bubbles get hard, they get hardened like styrofoam peanuts, so that it can make it through the winter. And in case the winds blow and the stick gets bunched around or breaks off and hits the ground, the eggs inside will be protected, right? So it's like insulated. It keeps it warm to make it through the winter, and it also has a cushion. Pretty cool, right? So that's stage 1 when they're eggs. There's anywhere from 100 to 300 babies in there. Can you imagine having 300 brothers and sisters? So then we go through the winter, and all winter and spring, the babies are in there sleeping. And then one warm day at the end of the spring, right before summer, so right around now, the babies start to hatch out of the egg casing. And there they come. And there they hatch out. And they look like this. So, they eat aphids just like our ladybugs do. And they eat and they grow and they eat and they grow, but they don't go through metamorphosis. They don't go into a different stage. They just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And every time they get bigger, their old skin sheds off, and their new skin underneath is soft and squishy, and it gets hard. And then they grow, they eat and grow and eat and grow. And each time they outgrow themselves, just like how when you get too big for your shoes, you have to get rid of your old shoes and find new shoes that fit. They do the same thing with their skin, and that's called molting. And eventually, they're all big and grown up, and they are adults, and the whole thing starts all over again, right? So in my garden, I have 2 of these egg sacs. I have a lot of praying mantises in my garden because I do this project a lot. So we're going to take a walk, and I'm going to cut the 2 of them. I'm not sure if they're from this season or if they're from last season. So if they're from last year, all those babies are gone already, and these egg sacs are empty. But if they're from this year, see right there on my rose bush? If they're from this year, let me just give it a snip. We'll put them, see it? Put them in the container, and we'll see if they hatch. I think this one's from last year. I'll show you where I found the other one. So we'll go past our other rose bush, because we know that's where the aphids like to live. I don't see any on here. My other rose bush, don't see any on here either. I always try to check them. Look, somebody's been digging out my plants in my garden. I gotta get over here and fix that. This is another one, and I think this one might be new. So I'm gonna give this a snip, and we'll take them back to the table. We'll look at them up close. Yeah, I've got a lot of squirrels. They like to dig up in my pots. They make a big mess back here. So let me clip in, and we'll take a look at these things up close. All right. So this is the first one. And you can see it looks like styrofoam. It feels a little squishy. It feels almost like a cheese ball, or a why can't I think of it? Like a cheese puff. That's what it feels like. And I don't think anybody's hatched yet. So we're going to put this one aside. I'll show you the second one up close. Here's another one. This one I'm pretty sure is new. The other one might have been from last year, so this one might be empty. But this one, I think, definitely has praying mantises in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to evict all of these ladybugs that are still hanging on. See? They don't want to go. And you want to know why? Well, I think it finally fell out. But I had a couple of raisins in here. And instead of going and looking for aphids, these lazy bums decided they would stay where there was a raisin, right? Because it's much easier to catch a raisin than it is to catch an aphid. So when I get rid of all the ladybugs, because we don't want any of them getting eaten, and we don't want any of them eating the praying mantis babies. There she goes. So we'll put the praying mantises in the ladybug net, and we'll just let everyone go find their spot in the garden. All right, come on. I have to write in the journal. Can you please? Come on. Go to the top. All right, fine. You can stay there. So, we're gonna do, look, they're everywhere, all these ladybugs. So we're gonna go into our journal. We've got our worm. We've got our caterpillar. We've got our chrysalis. That's where we're at now with our butterflies. And we'll put our final grown-up butterfly here when they finally come out. Then we've got our ladybug. And today, we're gonna do just the word egg, or maybe we'll do egg case. Because we'll wait to draw the big one after they hatch, right? Usually they hatch around Memorial Day, so they should be coming any day, unless they came and we missed them. So we'll give them about a week or two, and we'll see. So they always find a very special stick where they can attach on more than one place. See, it's attached like, see how it's like all like smushed around the back? So she lays her eggs and then she squishes her bubbles all around. So there's lots of contact. There's here, 1, 2, 3. So there's about 4 sections. They're very fussy about where they put their egg sacs. So we'll do that. And my branch is greenish brownish. And it's got some leaves on it that are sort of ovally. And then we're gonna put the egg sac right around here, and I'm gonna do it in layers. So first, out come the eggs, and I'm gonna make them white. You can't really see it. Maybe I'll make them this yellowish color. That might be a little bit better. And then she squishes her bubbles on them. It gets sort of grayish. And then finally it gets hard, and that's where you get that brown color over the top. So there's our egg case, and you can see the ladybug is investigating it. The ladybug knows somebody's inside. She thinks, if I wait here long enough, maybe I'll get a baby praying mantis. So we're gonna write egg case. We're just gonna take our crayon and we're gonna do E, G, G, and there's 2 of them. Egg, and then we'll do case. K, C, K, A. That's easy enough. K, case. S, like snake. And then there's a sneaky silent E on the end. So what we're gonna do is, and there we have our egg case, and that's right there. And then we'll have a spot in our journal for when the baby mantises come. So I'm going to put this in here. And then I'm going to work on getting rid of the rest of the ladybugs because we don't want our two kinds of garden helpers to gobble one another up. That would not be super useful or super nice. And we'll let the millster out. She can come and say goodbye. All right, madam, you're gonna say goodbye to the boys and girls? What? 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 Is the sun in your eyes? Give him a kiss. Mwah! Bye.